Ooh, we got the thinking man. Somebody here is looking for clarity. Doing a lot of thinking. Let me be thinking about you. Yeah, we have the garden gate. This is someone stepping out of their comfort zone. This is someone, stepping out of their comfort zone. This is someone kind of sitting behind this gate looking out there. Someone's looking for clarity, but it has to do with making some kind of move here. Yeah, and we have adjacent possibilities. So this is someone looking at the possibilities here. Yeah. You could be this thinking man, but if you are somebody else watching this video here, I feel it's an energy of someone looking at all the possibilities, looking out there. Yeah, there could be other possibilities here. Like I say, it all has to do with clarity. Somebody's wanting some kind of clarity here to do with possibilities, because you can see there's doors open, doors closed, and there's light at the end of this tunnel. Some of the doors are broken, situations are over. Yeah, someone here is kind of looking ahead here. Some of you may be seeking out other possibilities, or someone's trying to see if that's what you're up to. Yep, temperance. Someone taking a step back, seeing things in a different light. Temperance. There we go. Yeah, we have someone here who's a little emotionally detached, but this is about laying the foundation. It's often lacking emotion, but it's about laying the foundation, some sort of communication. A little bit of apprehension. Someone needs to step out of their comfort zone here. Yeah, and we have someone who has some regret here. See, now they're seeing things in a different light. Someone has regret. And it has to do with acting like they weren't interested when they were, or just lacking emotion. So there's definitely a lot of thinking going on. This is someone seeing things from a different perspective here as well. Looking at things different. Putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person would feel. So it's possible the viewer here, yourself possibly, are kind of, it's about feeling safe, secure, feeling a little shy or apprehensive here too, see? Because it's an energy of opportunity. But I feel some of you, it's like, I don't really feel it's as much as, because this is someone checking things out here, taking a little moment to pause, to look at things from a different perspective, to see. It's about putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person would feel when someone communicates this way or acts like they don't interested. This person's regretting it. See, somebody got all up in their head here, all unfounded fear. Someone may be thinking that you're keeping your options open. It's quite possible, but it's all about how somebody is feeling, how they would feel if somebody did this to them. And that's why I feel there's regret here. Yeah. Oops. Do the viewers need to know? Clarity, please. Yeah, this is someone who's missed an opportunity. See, I feel it's someone who's had many opportunities. See, this is someone who feels now they've missed an opportunity, but you can see they're looking at this. They may have rejected you, ignored you, and now they feel they missed an opportunity because of it, because now they're seeing things from a different perspective. After a period of time, see, taking a step back, seeing things different. But that's how someone communicated, like they weren't interested or just a lack of emotion. But because they didn't lay down the foundation, they didn't let somebody know how they felt or what they wanted. Tell me about, the Two of Swords wanted to come out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is someone not seeing things they're now seeing something they didn't see before. So they missed an opportunity, but it's about they're now seeing how they would feel if someone ignored them or rejected them. To me, it's more like ignoring, but you can see this is someone like, nope, it's too good to be true. See, they had the blindfold on. They weren't seeing. Now they're seeing. So now this person's probably thinking, oh no, they're looking for other possibilities. Yeah, see, this is what they didn't see, the things you had in common, compatibility. But it's somebody who, it's about doing things together, spending time together. See, somebody here acted disinterested, but there was definitely a lack of emotion and possibly too much focus on money, other things here too. Yeah. This is someone here. I mean, this is about going down this path, teaming up, getting together. See, they weren't seeing what they now see. Not spending time, not wanting to do anything together, not cooperating. See, unwilling to cooperate or compromise is where they always want the other person to compromise. Bend over backwards to please me. You see? So this person's not very pleased with self right now. But I feel with this energy, the biggest thing is they didn't look at and didn't see is the things you had in common or what you bring to the table. Someone who doesn't recognize the value of the other person, what they bring to the table, because they're now looking at this. They're not very happy. Let's have a look at Temperance. Yeah, some sort of judgment. Someone made a bad choice and they regret it. But this is someone who made this decision. But I do see this energy of somebody here who definitely, Temperance is healing. See, it's about healing. So somebody's gone through this healing. Now they're feeling different. They're seeing everything completely different. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it has to do with choosing the one. But it's focusing. Sometimes it's a person who focuses on the physical part of the connection. And it lacks emotion. Yeah, but it has to do with the one. It has to do with choosing the one. This is about a passionate new beginning. This is someone who had an opportunity and they blew it. So let's have a look at the Nine of Swords. But this is somebody who could have been going through some stress, anxiety already, because it's an energy of lacking clarity. Now this person's, becoming clear. They're seeing things clearer. Yeah, see, this is rejecting someone, ignoring them. Yeah, they're not very happy. They know they missed an opportunity. This is someone who wants another opportunity. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. This is someone who's probably got other options. They're not even interested in them. They all lack. It's not what they want. See, it's someone recognizing somebody as the one. This was the one, and I blew it. Let's have a look at the Hanged Man. Yeah, see, it has to do with stability, partnering up, spending time, cooperating, compromising. This is an energy of two people who are supposed to look out for each other's best interest. They're through thick and thin, but it's about stability, someone who's stable financially, but it's about long term. Yeah, this is someone who was avoiding someone, sees, and this is also someone, maybe you were avoiding this person after a while. If someone rejects you, and you find yourself at the same place at this person, there's going to be avoidance. So this person's seeing this. So if you avoided this person because they ignored you, rejected you, and you can see, I really feel like this is someone who's got options, other people, but they're not interested in them. Why? Because they're not like you. There's no one like you. This is what they're also seeing. But I see this avoidance, but I also see time in between. There's all this time in between. Someone taking some lessons that they've learned here. But like I say, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, you see, it's somebody who needed to hurry up. See, now some of you too, the person's feeling you've moved on. Now, you may have other options or opportunities, but they weren't seeing this. And it has to do with how they were communicating possibly too, or just lack of. To me, it looks like somebody was ignoring someone. But what they did was this person was, it has to do with healing. There's definitely this need to heal. Some of you, it's somebody who wants a reconciliation. But others of you, it's just this really bad judgment. See, regret for the decision that they made. And if somebody judges you in this way, of course, you're probably going to avoid them. So there could be that situation for some. But yeah, there's all this time in between. See things calming down. This person's now looking at this. So it's about making a move. They need to make a move. They need to hurry up because some of you are keeping your options open. You have other options, and this is what they're thinking. Tell me about this thinking man. Yeah, it's about putting in effort. Yeah, this is someone who got up in their head. See, judging somebody. See, they've learned something during this time in between. They've learned something. Someone who works, somebody it's an energy of faith, loyalty, how someone conducts themselves. But they've learned something here, something that they didn't see before. Yeah, tell me about the Ace of Wands. Why is this Ace of Wands here? Let's just clarify that. Yeah, see, it's about two people. There's an attraction, a spark attraction, soulmate connections, some sort of judgment. This is how somebody, they acted like they weren't interested. This is what someone did. I see some Taurus energy, you know, and I do see that energy of somebody not seeing the things you had in common. But it's also an energy of someone who, like I say, it's about not wanting to do anything, not wanting to spend time. In other words, not making someone a priority. This could be something this person had already dealt with. So it's about taking the lessons they learned. See, they've learned something. Learning the hard way, school of hard knocks. But it's how someone's conducting themselves. They weren't even looking at it. There was a lovely connection here. But I still feel like somebody is a decision they also made in the past. Failing to recognize. There's a lot of regret. See, this is someone who has other options, but they're not interested. There's no one like you. Yeah, look at that. There it is, waiting. So it's an energy of just kind of waiting. This is someone who keeps somebody waiting. See, someone waiting too long, keeping someone waiting. Now we have someone looking elsewhere, keeping their options open. Yeah, this person sees it too. They're thinking here a lot. They didn't prioritize someone, or they focused too much on work, didn't spend time with someone. So it's all about priorities, lifestyle habits, behavior, definitely habits. Yeah, a lot of habits, social structure, someone who doesn't always play by the rules, you see. A gentleman doesn't keep a lady waiting, and a smart lady doesn't sit around and wait and waste their time. See, opportunity. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah, see, there's that pentacle. See, looking at it. See, it's about avoiding. This is now this person puts a shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. So you may have avoided this person at some point because they ignored and rejected. So they felt rejected. See, now they know how you feel, or they've had somebody else do it to them. School of hard knocks. But yeah, I see this Princess of Pentacles looking at this pentacle like there's something lacking, something missing. It's not right. But it's about two people seeing how the other person feels. There's just lack of emotion, lack of caring, lack of communication. Yeah, it's an energy of a test. This person wants to reach out, a little bit of a test. But this is also this person who reaches out and communicates in a way where it's tempting the other person. They're trying to tempt the other person to take the breadcrumbs. And this is someone avoiding that. Yeah, lessons learned. See, both people have learned something here. But like I say, I feel someone's avoiding someone. It's a person who wants to reach out. It's about reaching out. But it's somebody who ghosted someone, ignored them, rejected them. And I do feel we have a feminine who may have reached out and then this person didn't respond. And it's almost like the tables have turned, where this is, like I say, they also have this fear of being rejected now too. They have a lot of regret here. So let's have a look. Yeah, someone's pride and ego got in the way. See, their pride getting in the way. It's an energy of chasing after something. But some of you, it's an energy of just, I mean, it has to do with someone who thinks that someone needs to provide. It's about being able to provide, or they're not giving you enough attention. You see, it's a person who feels they don't have enough, they haven't got enough to provide, or the other person wants someone to provide, but they're now seeing it different. Because it's a person who is providing for themselves. But someone's definitely, their pride and ego got in the way too. See, ignoring. This is someone who reached out, made an attempt possibly. And this person ignored it. Their pride got in the way. A lot of confusion, illusion, things that are hidden. But see, this is someone looking at, they would have known then what they know now. Yeah. So someone going very deep within their feelings. See, keeping it all to themselves, keeping their feelings to themselves. But there's confusion, illusion. Tell me more about the moon. See, they didn't know something. This is why they didn't know. Now they know. Why you reached out. I feel if you reached out to this person and they ignored you, didn't respond, didn't reply. Yeah, so eventually we have a feminine feeling, you know, it doesn't even have to be, it could be a masculine, but now this is someone looking back, feeling beat up. Yeah, I'm just giving up here. There's no point in reaching out to this person. They're not responding. See, they had opportunity. Yeah, we have someone here kind of been waiting patiently, just waiting a little time, but it's an energy of somebody showing that they're not interested. There's a lack of interest. So someone reaching out, hoping it was going to pay off. But I wouldn't be surprised too if somebody was trying to tempt somebody to chase them. So it's about chasing after. Somebody regrets not going after someone, showing they're invested. Because it is an energy of somebody breaking free and moving on here. Interesting. Yeah, King of Wands. So some of you too, I see there's this energy of this person up in their head. They should have been bold. They should have made a move. Now they're in a hurry. They feel like they need to hurry up. It's an energy of being confident. I feel with this, it's about reaching out and actually investing, showing interest. See, someone hoping it was going to pay off. So I feel some of you let this person know you were still interested, even though they may have even ignored you once. Because that's what it's looking like to me. But now they're putting the shoe on the other foot. They realize how they would feel. And maybe it's because it's happened to them. I don't know. But I'll tell you, it has to do with this could be the one. This was the one. And I'd blown it. What was this King of Wands thinking? Yeah, see, cooperation, compromise, the things you have in common, compatibility, doing things together, spending time together. See, if someone reaching out, do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? And they didn't invest. They didn't respond, or when they did, there was a lot of lack. I feel like they didn't because of the Four of Wands. They just ignored it. But they're seeing why. It's an energy of someone avoiding. See why someone avoided them. Okay? Yeah, like, because I feel like there's some time in between. Things are calming down. Somebody's been very busy. I do see a lot of busy, waiting for things to calm down. But like I say, it's someone who has to step out of their comfort zone here. It's about spending time doing things together, cooperating, compromising, teaming up, getting together. But there's an energy of collaboration. There could be people gathering, see, collaborating in some way. I think this person's trying to come up with a reason to reach out. Yeah, see, there's lack, feeling insecure. This person feels insecure now. But I feel this is an energy of someone looking at this. Like, I feel like this is someone who probably gets chased a lot. A lot of people get interested because of what they can provide. But what they're learning is that the other person, they don't need someone to provide for them. But it's also an energy of all this time in between. This is somebody who takes pride in everything they do. But it's about planning, preparing, hoping for the best. Somebody wasn't prepared, so it looks like they weren't prepared. So I don't know if this was a message that come in out of the blue. But you can see there was an energy. This person was feeling insecure, that there was something lacking, something up. They were afraid to step out of their comfort zone. Something felt off or uncomfortable, but they're now seeing it different. There's that, see, feeling lonely and lack, ghosting someone. Now they're looking at it different. Let's have a look at the adjacent possibilities, because now we have this person thinking. Someone maybe now, some time's gone by, someone may be now involved with someone else. Yeah, see, nobody got what they wanted. This is somebody who, see, playing it safe, being cautious, keeping it all to themselves. They kept it all in. They didn't say anything. This person actually wanted this. So I don't know if the timing was off. Something about the timing, because they're looking at this. But, I mean, this is a King of Wands. This is someone now feeling bold. It's about making a move. It's about movement. Going down this path. Collaborating, getting together. But there is definitely that fear of rejection now. Yeah, they're seeing things from a whole different light, seeing the truth, but win or lose. So this person feels they have nothing to lose. because they're lonely. There's lack. This is someone who likely has everything they need, but like I say, it's more like loneliness, lack, insecurity, feeling insecure now. Yeah. But it's about filling that cup. This person may be coming in. They know what they needed to do. They needed to give you what you wanted. They should have filled that cup. They should have offered you, whether it's on a date or at least communicated. I don't know what this, yeah, see, it's about filling the cup. See? This person was a little full of themselves too, I feel, at some point here. Their ego, they kind of felt, this is somebody who was it was an assumption, see? They were assuming that you were interested in them for the wrong reason, possibly. But this is a person, it is somebody, they do take pride in the things they do. I feel that you have things in common, very creative energy, but it's about working together as a team. It's about two people who should be building each other up, not tearing each other down. This person may have gone through something, because it's like something was off, they didn't feel something was right. So this is why they made the decision. So it's possible this is someone who, I don't know, maybe they went through an ending. I can't really see it, but I do see lifestyle habits, the way someone conducts themselves. It's about morals, values, someone's history. And it's possible this person was dealing with something here. Oh no. Tell me about judgment. Let's see what was going on there. Why was this person in that energy? Yeah, it's healing. This is somebody who was on a break, healing, pinned down by their thoughts. So it's about healing. So obviously this person was dealing with something. I do see busy. I do see this person being very busy, maybe a little overwhelmed. But the fact is they're taking a step back and seeing things from a different light. And they are going, aha. See, you were interested. You were interested. This is the thing. Because I feel like maybe you avoided them at some point here. Maybe you crossed paths with them. I don't know. Likely a little different for everyone. But it's like they're trying to avoid a disaster. Is another thing. Or they were dealing with one already. Because I do see very busy things speeding up. But now this person knows they need to hurry up. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's why someone walked away. So it's like maybe you walked away from this person, or you were avoiding talking to them, or telling you the truth about why they walked away. Look at that. We have 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. This is someone learning something here. Yeah, they've gone within. See, they're looking at why. They're looking for clues. Very internal. Their life path. They're looking at this. It's all about why. This is someone who probably maybe should have told you why. It looks like they had opportunity. Maybe even have had a few opportunities to do so. But it's about why someone walked away. But they're also, what I also see is the things you have in common. Two people looking for the same thing. Happiness, happy home, happy life, emotional fulfillment. But it's about two people giving each other what they need. See, it's somebody a bit full of themselves. They get their cup filled. Somebody here got their cup filled, and then when the other person wanted attention, they didn't fill their cup. They didn't give them what they want. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone thinking about a past relationship, something they've learned. They didn't put enough effort. Because, it looks like somebody who works. I do see work here with a habit, their lifestyle. Somebody married to their job by the looks of it, but definitely they're looking at this why. They're soul searching here. Yeah, see, they acted like they weren't interested, but they were. Coming across as kind of cold, see, detached. So somebody who wasn't detached from someone, so it's why they walked away. They were still dealing with something possibly, but this is very aloof, lacking emotion. Acting like they were, see, I feel like they acted like they didn't care. They weren't interested. So if they do it, why would the other person act like they are? Because I feel like they're doing that, putting the shoe on the other foot, how they would feel. Yeah. Yeah, we have an Empress, see, keeping their options open. Yep, the tables are turned. This is an energy of this person looking at this. So now the tables are turned. We have an Empress open. See, I feel like it's an energy of receiving. You're about to receive. They should have filled your cup. They acted like they weren't interested. So I don't know if they were trying to see if you would chase them, and it looks like, we know Empress doesn't chase, so it looks like you didn't chase. Or you just ignored it. But they've missed a magical opportunity here. Yeah, it's all about letting go of pride, ego. I do feel like somebody was a little full of themselves. They kind of felt that you would chase them. I mean, it feels like you've dealt with this person more than once. But this is an Empress, someone open to receive, because I feel like you're the person who may have reached out. Yeah, see, trusting your intuition, your inner knowing. You already know all the answers. This person knows too. This is someone who actually sees you as the one. For some of you, absolutely. But this is also someone waiting for the one. Waiting, holding on to the wand, but looking out there. Someone expanding the horizons. This is someone working on something, expanding on the horizon. They're planning, they're preparing. This is someone preparing for something. So maybe they didn't have time or felt like they didn't have enough to give. Because it's somebody here who provides. It's about not being able to provide. So it's not so much, like I feel, because the tables are turned, it's not so much that they don't want to provide. They maybe felt they weren't able to. Because this is contracts, negotiations, agreements. This person's dealing with some sort of expansion, expanding their horizons as well, to do with work. So I feel it's like unable to provide, but it's also and time. See, being able to provide, to give someone the time they need, the attention they need. But if it wasn't to do with yourself, because the tables are turned, it could have been with another situation. See, lessons being learned, school of hard knocks, learning the hard way. King of Wands, definitely. Yeah, but it is a person who's generally, isn't afraid of making a move, but it's about going down this path, looking at the things you have in common, getting together, collaborating. They're trying to come up with an idea. They're looking for an idea to reach out, to collaborate, because they're doing something to do with work. This is an energy of someone expanding their horizons here. Yeah, they're soul searching this, or looking for clues. So there's a lot going on here with this person. But they also know that this is a person feeling, they have to come up with an excuse to get together, to collaborate on something creative, something that this person needs. There's something that they need, but it's an idea to come together with you. So there you go. Yeah, I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking. Some of you already know what's going on with this person. Okay, but I also see this energy of I also see privacy, two people talking privately, a private conversation. It's like getting someone alone to have a conversation. So I do see that for some of you. But this is just saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. This is that inner wisdom. See, I feel this person already kind of knows something here. I feel like you know each other too, but just take that as it resonates. Yeah, see, it's justice and harmony, being fair. They judged you unfairly. Now they want to make this right. Because they've been expanding the horizon, they're more prepared to be generous, to give you the attention you deserve. But definitely this is somebody who wasn't sure someone was interested for the right reasons, or they acted like they weren't interested themselves too. So interesting energy, but like I see, maybe even several missed opportunities. But now we have a feminine who's open, keeping their options open, and they're looking at this and kind of like they know they need to hurry up. They need to make a move. Yeah, they need to take control. They also need to take the lead. But they put on those brakes, you see, and they're looking at all this. They're coming up with an idea here, I'm going to tell you, but they've been enlightened too. Somebody may have enlightened this person because there's this collaboration here. But a lot of this is about making this right. It's also someone feeling a lot more confident. Self-control, confidence, so they are mature. So they have a lot of self-control and confidence. But I'm going to tell you, they can barely control themselves. They want to hurry up. And I do feel they are something about contracts, negotiation, or some kind of an agreement about expanding the horizons. But some of you are looking elsewhere because you've been waiting, and that's what I feel. They're looking for clarity, but it's all about truth. Yeah, see, it's a whole new cycle. Windfall of abundance, timing, good luck. So this is somebody heading in your direction here, but the tables are turned. They're taking the lead. They're taking control of this situation. Very determined to succeed. They're determined. And it's about things. It's like an agreement here too, I feel like. Things going in both people's favor, where you both get your cup filled. You both get something you want. So this person, I mean, it looks like an agreement there as well. Yeah, see, it's about love, where both people get what they want. You get your cup filled, but it's a bond, a connection. It's about spending time together, getting to know each other. It's like someone didn't spend any time. They judged you before they even got to know you. That's another energy I see. But this person's definitely gone through some changes here. It's about going with the flow. It's time for change, a change of lifestyle. See, this is someone schedules routines to be able to get together and spend time with someone. I feel they're doing something here to do with work. This is quite interesting, but yeah, this is someone seeing somebody as the one, and I do feel they have options. They're not interested in any. There's no one like you, because they do know things about you. They see this Empress energy. It's gorgeous energy. Very nice. But I mean, it's all this energy of love, a bond, a connection, two people getting to know each other, growing closer. It's about getting closer, getting to know you more, maybe on a different level too. So this is what some of you can be expecting here. So it's let this person, just be still, let this person take the lead. Because this is when they're confident. Then you know when they take the lead and they come in and they're more generous with their time and energy, you know that things are going in your favor. But they really see you in a favorable light. And I feel like you will, there's change here yourself. You may see this person differently because of all this that happened here. Take care. I wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.